What's up guys, it's Snowflake here, and I am bringing you another new game. This is Dragon Age Origins. Now, unlike most of the other games I've played so far, this is one that I really don't know much about, and I got it for free some time ago. I can't remember how. Someone told me it was free and I got it, and it's been sitting in my library forever and never really played it, so what better time than the present? As you can see, the load game option is completely grayed out, so there is no save game there. This is going to be completely new to me, so let's kick off. Liking the graphics so far, I have to say. And so is a golden city blackened with each step you take in my hall. Marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven and doom upon all the world. That's scary.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. The Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. Seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Interesting start. Smooth moves by that guy. Love the little Sparta kick at the end. Anyway, yes. It looks like we'll have the choice now to customize our characters. So I will be choosing a male character. Let's see. Oh, look, it even represents gender equality in the description. Isn't that cute? Yeah, even if you pick female, it says the same. Fair enough. So race, we have human. Let's see. most numerous yet the most numerous yet the most divided of all the races. Only 4 times have they ever united a single cause, under a single cause. Religion and tributary play a large part in society. Distinguishes them from elves and dwarves. Humans can be warriors, rogues, or mages. Benefits: strength, dexterity, magic, cunning. See, I don't know what I can guess what each of them does, but you know, I don't really know because I'm not a Dragon Age expert. Let's see what else we got. We got elf. Once enslaved by humans, most elves have all but lost their culture. Impoverished, living in slums of human cities. Only some tribes cling to traditions. Living by the bow and rule of their old gods as they roam the ancient forests. Elves can be warriors, rogues, or mages. Poor elves. Kind of stepped on by the humans. And then we got dwarves. Bound by caste and tradition, have been waging a losing war for generations, trying to protect the last stronghold of their once vast underground empire from the Darkspawn. Dwarves are tough and have a high resistance to all forms of magic. Strength, dexterity, constitution, and 10% to resist hostile magic. So, without looking at the benefits you get from each race, I'm going to just pick the race that I feel like playing, and that is going to be the dwarf. Yeah, I love dwarfs. They have a look at that facial hair, man. It's amazing. It's so cool. They're short, and I guess everyone will underrate them because they're short, but they're cool. And yeah, I'm gonna go with good old dwarf here. Okay, now we got to pick a class, which I'm presuming is warrior, mage, and rogue. We can't pick mage because we chose. Well, I've chosen to be a dwarf. I'm sorry if you guys wanted to pick something else, but you know, I'm the one playing the game here, so. Alright, so warriors, powerful fighters, focus on melee and ranged weapons, can withstand and deliver a great deal of punishment, strong understanding of tactics and strategy. Specializations include Berserker, Templar, Champion, and Reaver. And some benefits there: strength, dexterity, and constitution. And our other choice is Rogue. Skilled adventurers who come from all walks of life. All rogues possess some skill in picking locks and spotting traps. Not ideal frontline fighters, but if they can circle round, they can backstab to devastating effect. Specializations are Ranger, Bard, Duelist, and Assassin. Dexterity or power cunning. Again, completely ignoring what benefits are, I just want to pick character I feel like picking. I like rogue characters. Guys who sneak around and do all sorts of undercover stuff, so I'm gonna pick rogue here. Okay, so we have a choice of 2 backgrounds as well. I'm presuming that is 2 for each race, or maybe not. Yeah, probably. Okay, we're gonna go with dwarf rogue anyway. Okay, so our choice is Dwarf Commoner, born cases in a land where rank is everything, bound as the lackey and thug of a local crime lord. You spend your life invisible until chance thrusts you into the spotlight, where you can prove whether you'll be defined by your actions or your birth. So, okay, that's 1. And Dwarf Noble, favoured child of a dwarven king, proudly take up your first military command, only to learn the deadly intrigues of family and sycophants, I'm not sure how to say that, may pose a greater danger than even the battlefield. So, be a lackey for a crime lord or be a favoured child of a dwarven king. Seems like a no-brainer to me. We're going to go with Dwarf Noble.
Greetings.
Oh, greetings to you too. This is the stuff I don't really care too much about. Yeah, skin's fine. Yeah, I'll go with that. No tattoos, plus hair. That's way too little hair. Let's make that. We'll take this one. This one's good enough. Beard. Well, so many awesome ones to choose from. Well, definitely we have to have a beard. I think we'll have this one. We'll have some dark colors. Yeah, there we go. Eyebrows. It doesn't really matter as long as we have some. There you go. Stubble. Alright, don't bother with that. Yeah, that's fine. Eyes. I don't want to really bother with all of these. And portrait. Wise, oh, we get to pick the voice. That's a big deal. That is a big deal. Got wise, cocky, experienced, smart, suave, or violent. Let's try them all. See wise.
No, it is gone.
Okay, cocky.
How do you do?
Experienced.
Greetings.
Smart.
Greetings.
Suave.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Violent.
Greetings.
I want to go with
How do
cocky.
you do?
I feel like it would be funny to be a cocky rogue dwarf. Just seems like the best choice. And we get to pick our name too, I think. Do we? Or not? Okay, I guess we have to be Duran. Or do we get to choose a name? Oh, okay. Oh, let's just call ourselves Snowflake. Or are we a Dukan? Actually, a Dukan. I can't really tell anyway. Let's go next. We're not going to do a quick play. Alright, 5 points to spend. Let's find out what each of these things do. I won't read the whole thing. So, strength, good for warriors, physical combat as you might expect, melee attacks, good for two-handed weapons, and nearly critical for rogues. Okay. Dexterity, agility, reflex, balance, improves chances to hit, more likely to dodge. And piercing weapons do more. Okay, fair enough. Dexterity, good for rogues. Okay, we'll think about that one. Willpower, mages cast more spells, more mana, and can grant more stamina for combat techniques, special attacks. Doesn't seem that good. Magic, crucial for mages. How effective potions are. Not really bothered. Cunning, how well character learns and reasons. Herbalism or combat tactics. Rogues benefit most, as many of their class abilities rely on subtlety or reading the target, not raw strength. Something to think about. I'm not sure what specifically rogues get out of it. Then we got Constitution, Health and Resilience, directly increases the amount of damage your character can take. So I think I'm gonna give Cunning 1, Dexterity 2. And 3, and then strength. Yeah, that's what I'm going with. 1 skill point to spend, so I guess we can have one of these skills highlighted in green. We already have a couple, so we have poison making. Sorry about this. Character has survived difficult learning process of making simple poisons or grenades. Okay. And basic combat training, so we have first tier weapon talents. Cool. So what can we get? We can get coercion, which is basically persuading someone to do something. Stealing, self-explanatory. Trap making. Not sure how traps work in this game, but yeah, we'll be able to learn to do that. Survival. Detect the presence of nearby creatures below my own level. I like that one, and it gives a small bonus to nature. I like that one. I like being able to detect presence. It's good for a rogue, I suppose. Herbalism can make simple potions. Okay, I want to go with. We've got 2 points to spend on talents. We've got quite a few options. We have dirty fighting, so as a rogue we can incapacitate a target and stun them. Below the belt, unsportsmanlike kick, dealing normal combat damage as well as imposing penalties. Alright, I guess rogues are known to fight dirty looking at these two perks. Deft hands, a bonus when picking locks or disarming traps. Stealth, learn to fade from view. Alright, well, stealth is pretty important. I think I just picked that one now because you know, the other ones don't seem right, but you know, stealth is great. Dual weapon training. Characters become more proficient fighting with 2 weapons. Strikes with both weapons simultaneously. Sweeps both weapons, striking nearby enemies with both and doing more damage. Interruption, archery. Shot to the target's legs disables them. Speed wins out over power. I'm gonna go with Deft Hands. Why not? Am I? Although the belt might be good. Gonna go with Deft Hands. We'll see how that works out, but yeah, let's go. No difficulty. I'm gonna go with normal, mainly because I haven't played the game before. Sorry if that is a wimpy option, but at least I didn't pick easy, you know. Never enter battle with your bare hands. Oh man. Use the inventory screen to pick the weapons. No, that's so sad, man. But can't wait to get this thing started. I don't know how long I'll make this episode go on for, because there's going to be an opening cutscene.
Deep beneath the Frostback Mountains sits Orzammar, the larger of 2 known remaining dwarven cities in the world. Orzammar was once the seat of a major empire connected by tunnels called Deep Roads, which stretched thousands of miles. The city now stands alone, cut off from the rest of the dwarven ancestral lands by the Darkspawn incursion. Secure in Orzammar's impregnable construction, the dwarven noble houses continue their centuries-old power struggles. Assassination and blackmail are commonplace, but the appearance of honor is paramount. You are the 2nd child of King Endren of House Aeducan, the 9th Aeducan ruler elected by the Noble Assembly. You grew up in a world rife with political intrigue and have struggled against brothers and cousins for honor and prestige. Today, a feast celebrates your first military commission, the opening move towards real power in the ever-changing game of dwarven politics.
Greetings, my lord. You are dressed and ready. Excellent. I couldn't find the armor's matching dagger, but I scrounged up a rather fancy longsword. Do you wish to wear your shield to the noble's feast?
Oh, okay. This is one of those games that lets you pick the dialogue. The guy just asked me if I want to bring my shield. Yes, let him see me as warrior. Better safe than sorry. Shield me. Leave it. I don't want to look fearful. I wouldn't even wear the armor for tradition. I guess I'm going to greet some people. Yeah, let them see me as a warrior.
Of course, if every other noble has a shield and 3 swords, you'll feel awfully underdressed.
Okay, I guess this guy's mocking me. I'll just do this one.
One can't take all this marching about and speech-making too seriously. Moving on to the business at hand. The king expects you to make an appearance at the feast, but there's no rush. The noble family heads will spend hours boring your father with petitions and petty grievances.
What sort of grievances, my man?
The usual. This lord had my cousin killed, this lord seduced my wife, this lord did the exact thing I'd planned to do to him, but he did it first. They pose and bluster, and each pretends he is the honorable man in a den of thieves and assassins. Bah. The rest is worth seeing, though. As part of the celebrations, permits have been auctioned off to members of the merchant caste who wish to sell wares in the Diamond Quarter. Lord Harrowmont has also opened up the provings for young warriors to test their mettle before tomorrow's battle. Perhaps we should go show them what single combat is really all about. And by we, I mean you. I'll practice my cheering.
Alright, so sounds like this guy wants me to fight. Oh, this guy's name is Gorim. Okay, that's good to know. Recruiting sounds appealing. Let's go have a look.
Right behind you, my lord. The day is ours until the feast.
Alright, so I think, unfortunately, I might have to cut this off earlier than I hoped, but there will be more Dragon Age Origins to come. I didn't really start, but we picked our character, we saw the intros, so we did achieve something, but yeah, I mean, there's definitely a lot to get into in this game. But I'm going to leave it there.